the same holds true. We'll try to drop your void searches over on the purple marker. If we keep small patches of fires, we're not gonna have very many problems in the final phase. And I'm sorry, but the healers are not going to be able to bail you out of poor mechanics tonight. So that's the big mechanic, is just dropping your fire in the right place for the first 2 phases. Get that right, and it makes it so much easier. In the last 2 phases, which will happen after we kill the second big ad, Ormus, you'll be afflicted by either of the 2. Generally, you want to drop your green stuff over on this side of the room and your purple stuff over on that side of the room. But you do not want to drop your fire anywhere near the opposite color of fire, or you will cause an explosion or you'll cause another explosion we don't need. So this is one of those times where you kind of have to think on your feet and think, oh, hey, there's purple fire there. I have Fell Surge. I don't need to drop right on top of that. I don't need to drop right near that. The key to remembering is that your fire does spread and it moves on its own, and it tries to get itself into a position where it's going to explode. So try to be aware of that and try to drop your debuffs in positions where it's not going to explode on its own. All right. Now that primary mechanic has been explained, as far as positioning goes, ranged and heals, we're going to stay around the star marker for the first phase, and the blue marker for the second phase. Just try to, as we're a little light on the healing tonight, try to stay somewhere in that general vicinity so we don't have to run all over the room trying to get to you if you're out of range. Boss will be tanked about the skull marker for the first phase, and somewhere in the vicinity of red marker in the second phase.
Bring it in a little closer because we don't usually go that far out.
Yeah, that's usually where I go, dude. All the way over there, brother.
Okay.
You want to get as close to that platform, the closest side of the platform as possible, without ranging your healers. But that's just a general guide. Actually, if you could set your warlock gate from the skull marker to the green marker, that would be most useful. So our 1 melee doesn't have to work so damn hard to get a spell surge out of the way. That'd be awesome.
Heroic leap.
Yeah, it's there if you need it. All right, so that's positioning. The moon marker is there in case we just get some really terrible void spawns or terrible fire placement, and we need to switch it up. In that case, the moon marker is where we're going to generally stack, and we'll generally drop the purple stuff over near the red marker, because the boss will be moved to the moon marker. And we'll be a little bit fluid and dynamic in our positioning if we mess up a little bit. Just pay attention to where I'm telling you to go and be there. Now then, ads. Hatch and Toko, you guys have tanked this before, right?
No,
Yep.
never.
All right, who's doing what?
I got bots. Who's got ads?
Fantastic. That's easy to maintain. Dova, I hope you brought some big shoulders tonight, because the imps are your problem tonight. There's a lot. The tanks are going to help you out as much as possible, but do everything you can to keep those things on lockdown and kill them quickly. If you're starting to get behind, if it's starting to look like you're going to get behind, let me know. I'll see if I can get some more melee DPS to help you out.
If the imps are at least by the boss, they will be getting their asses whooped by me also.
Yeah.
Just by stint of being a paladin.
If healing's okay at that time, I don't mind switching to melee and beating them down, or at least stunning them all.
Yeah. Charging Oxwake for the win.
When do we do the ring?
The ring on this, the best time to do the ring is 10 seconds, is about 9 seconds right before the first imp wave. I'll call for it. And if we get it,
I have to get in melee though, right?
Yeah.
Some range. Alright.
Yeah, Chibi, I will calling for Lust. We'll be doing it after we finish off the ads for the last set of ads, and we're in the 4th phase, and it's just going. It's a kill him before he kills us phase. Usually by that time, where the healers are totally and it's just yeah. Anyways, So imps are going to be the story of the night. So range DPS, if your ads are all dead and the imps are up, switch over and kill the imps. Generally be right under the boss. Range DPS, if you have interrupts and you can throw them at the imps, that will be most useful. If it's about to get a cast off, throw a ranged interrupt at them. But your primary job range is to maintain and control the voice beams. The voice beams are not inked; they are kited in a sense. Essentially, whoever has the highest threat on them, they're going to look at that person. They're going to start casting something. When they finish their cast, they're going to teleport to that person, deal some shadow damage, then start looking for somebody else to teleport to. You can tell where they're going to teleport to by there's a little purple swirly on the ground. Do not stand in this purple swirly, because if you're in the purple swirly when they finish their cast, it's going to drop a puddle of fire. And the less purple fire we have over the room, the more controlled the explosions are going to be. So the best way to handle those is you'll see a Voidwalker add up, see where you'll start pounding on him. He's going to probably look at you kind of funny. Put a purple swirly onto you. Just move out of the purple swirly. Get about 10 yards away from it. Turn around and keep pounding on him. And you'll just move along 10 yards at a time until he's dead. So range DPS, that's your job, is to control those ads in the second and third phase. Maya and Matt, I'll have you on black hole duty tonight. Maya, if you'll take the first 2 black holes, Matt, take the second 2.
Okay.
And that frees up Eom and Chibi to handle the void fiends and assist wherever they can on the imps. As I said, the primary mechanic you got to take care of is take care of the fire. So go ahead and flask food and rune up. Alrighty, and I saw that everybody was ready. So go ahead and do a simple timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have so much to show you. These gaps in reality, I must tear them wider.
3, 2,
Legion,
1.
destroy all who stand before you.
Got green and melee.
Three, 2, 1.
I gotta move him. He's all on green fire.
I'm gonna bring the other guy next to you. Is that cool?
Yep.
You have to break the chains, not stay with it.
Three, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
All will be swallowed. No life shall remain. Spirits of the void, swallow this world.
You have to move the boss, by the way.
2, 1.
Going over to Rick. There's 2 green over there.
Three, two, one. Beware. Three, two, one.
Do you want me to clear? Quill?
Quill, you alive?
I can't get to that, Matt.
Hey. Okay.
Did Quill fall off or something?
Oh, explosion.
Don't know.
Use
Just been
down.
talking.
2, 1. Beware. Three, two, one. I cannot remain. I am becoming everything. Burn.
Wow.